design lovers. Today, we're stepping into a charming small blue French country cottage filled with shabby chic touches and vintage decor inspiration that will steal your heart. If you adore soft pastels, distressed woods, and romantic floral accents, this is the video for you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, it helps us bring you more dreamy home tours. Let us know in the comments, what's your favorite French country decor element? Now, let's begin our enchanting tour. French country decor blends rustic charm with elegant simplicity, creating spaces that feel both lived in and luxurious. This cottage embodies that balance perfectly, with its weathered wood beams, soft blue walls, and delicate antique accents. The style whispers of Provence's rolling hills, where time moves slower and beauty is found in imperfections. If you love a home that tells a story, French country design is your perfect muse. cottage's pale blue exterior is like a breath of fresh air, calming, inviting, and utterly timeless. This hue, reminiscent of faded summer skies, pairs beautifully with creamy white trim and climbing ivy. Blue is a classic French country color, symbolizing tranquility and romance. Whether on shutters, doors, or entire facades, this shade transforms any home into a storybook retreat. Imagine sipping coffee on the porch, surrounded by such serene beauty. Step inside, and the entryway welcomes you with a distressed console table, a gilded mirror, and a bouquet of fresh lavender. Vintage hatboxes and a wrought iron chandelier add layers of texture. This space sets the tone for the entire home, warm, lived in, and full of character. The key to nailing this look? Mixing practical pieces with ornate details. Every item should feel both functional and sentimental. The living room is a masterpiece of shabby chic charm: plush linen sofas, a coffee table with peeling paint, and an antique mantel adorned with candlesticks. Soft floral pillows and a well-loved Persian rug tie everything together. French country living rooms are designed for relaxation and conversation. The magic lies in combining well-worn furniture with delicate fabrics, creating a space that's as comfortable as it is beautiful. Lighting in this cottage is pure romance. Crystal chandeliers, vintage sconces, and clusters of taper candles cast a warm, golden glow. French country design embraces both grandeur and simplicity, and nothing embodies that better than a flickering chandelier above a rustic farmhouse table. Pro tip: look for fixtures with aged brass or iron finishes to enhance the vintage vibe. The kitchen is a dream with open shelving displaying white stoneware, copper pots, and bundles of dried herbs. A farmhouse sink and butcher block counters add practicality, while a vintage clock and lace curtains bring softness. French country kitchens celebrate the beauty of everyday life, meals prepared with love, shared with family. If you crave a kitchen that feels both functional and nostalgic, this is your blueprint. Tucked in a sunlit corner, the dining area features a distressed oval table, mismatched chairs, and a delicate china display. Fresh peonies in a milk glass vase complete the scene. French country dining spaces are meant to feel intimate and inviting, perfect for long lunches and heartfelt conversations. The secret? Combine sturdy furniture with delicate tableware for that effortless balance. The bedroom is a dreamy escape with a wrought iron bed, crisp white linens, and a vintage quilt. A chippy paint nightstand holds a stack of old books and a porcelain lamp. French country bedrooms are all about serenity, soft colors, natural textures, and heirloom quality pieces. It's a space that invites you to slow down and savor life's quiet moments. Even the bathroom feels special with its clawfoot tub, floral wallpaper, and an antique vanity. Woven baskets hold plush towels, while a crystal perfume tray adds a touch of luxury. French country bathrooms blend functionality with old-world charm, because even everyday routines should feel indulgent. Tucked beside a sunlit window, this cozy reading nook is a book lover's paradise. A vintage ladder shelf holds well-worn novels, while a plush armchair draped in a floral slip-back invites hours of relaxation. A delicate teacup rests on a side table, waiting for an afternoon escape. French country design cherishes quiet moments, and this corner is proof. Every detail whispers serenity. Add a soft throw and a scented candle, and you've crafted the perfect retreat. Open shelves in this cottage aren't just storage, they're storytelling displays. Weathered books, chipped china, and dried lavender bundles create a lived-in elegance. The secret? Group items in odd numbers, vary heights, and leave breathing room. French country style thrives on imperfection, so don't overthink it. Let your shelves evolve naturally, filled with pieces that spark joy. It's not clutter, it's curated charm. From ruffled curtains to embroidered table runners, textiles add softness and history. This cottage mixes linen, lace, and burlap for depth. A quilt tossed over a chair or a frayed edge pillow on a sofa invites touch and nostalgia. Pro tip: hunt for vintage linens at flea markets. Their slight imperfections only enhance the shabby chic allure. Every thread tells a story. Fresh blooms and botanical prints are the heartbeat of French country decor. This cottage celebrates flowers in every form: peonies in pictures, rose-patterned wallpaper, even framed herbarium art. The key is to keep arrangements loose and informal, as if just gathered from a meadow. Whether real or faux, florals infuse life and romance into every corner. Chippy paint, exposed wood grain, and wobbly legs aren't flaws, they're treasures here. A vintage dresser serves as a bathroom vanity, a peeling cabinet displays heirloom dishes. French country design honors the passage of time, so don't shy away from wear. Sand, stain, or simply let nature's patina shine. The more loved a piece looks, the better. From bed frames to garden gates, wrought iron adds structure and old-world romance. This cottage features iron candle holders, curtain rods, and even a petite bistro set on the patio. The contrast between hard metal and soft fabrics is quintessential French country. Look for pieces with scrollwork or a rusted finish to amplify the vintage vibe. Even the pantry is picturesque, with glass jars of pasta, handwritten labels, and a wire basket of fresh eggs. Open shelving showcases rustic pottery and woven bread bins. French country pantries celebrate simplicity and abundance. Think jam jars, olive wood spoons, and a sprig of thyme drying on a hook. It's practicality wrapped in poetry. Forget perfect sets. This cottage's table is set with eclectic plates, each with its own history. Blue transferware, gold-rimmed soup bowls, and hand-painted salad plates mingle happily. The trick? Stick to a loose color palette, like blues and creams, to unify the mix. Every meal feels like a special occasion when served on heirloom pieces. limestone fireplace, adorned with a vintage clock and tapered candles, is a focal point. Stacked logs and a worn leather poof complete the scene. In French country homes, fireplaces are more than functional, they're gathering spots for stories and warmth. Style yours with a weathered mirror above or a garland of eucalyptus for seasonal flair. Soft blues, blush pinks, and creamy whites dominate this cottage, creating a soothing palette. Walls are washed in muted hues, allowing furniture and textiles to shine. French country colors mimic nature, think sky, lavender fields, and limestone. Balance pastels with warm wood tones to keep the space grounded. The cottage's courtyard is an extension of its charm, a bistro set under a pergola, terracotta pots overflowing with geraniums, and a stone fountain murmuring in the corner. French country gardens blur indoor and outdoor living. Add a wrought iron bench or a vintage watering can for instant magic. From a dresser stenciled with fleur-de-lis to a cabinet door adorned with chinoiserie, hand-painted touches abound. These artisanal flourishes make the cottage feel one of a kind. Try stenciling a floor cloth or adding a floral motif to a plain mirror frame. It's an easy way to infuse personality. An ornate gilded mirror here, a sunburst-framed one there, each reflects light and adds grandeur. French country decor uses mirrors to amplify space and showcase craftsmanship. Hunt for pieces with aged mercury glass or distressed frames. Hang them near windows to double the sunlight. The master bed, swathed in sheer white curtains, feels like a private hideaway. Canopy beds are a French country staple. They add drama and softness. Use lightweight fabrics for an ethereal effect, or opt for linen for a more rustic look. Drape a quilt over the footboard for extra coziness. Even utilitarian spaces get the shabby chic treatment here. A freestanding wash tub, clothespins in a glass jar, and lace-trimmed linen sacks hang from hooks. French country design finds beauty in everyday rituals. Add a small wooden stool and a framed vintage ad for soap to complete the look. Wasn't this cottage pure enchantment? Every detail, from the blue shutters to the chipped china, spoke of love and history. Now it's your turn. Start small, a vintage mirror here, a floral cushion there. Let your home tell your story. Subscribe for more decor dreams, like if you're inspired, and comment, what's the first French country touch you'll try? Until next time, vive la joie de vivre.